snap, snap. Hello and welcome everybody, I'm Christian from Berlin and today's licks are of the much desired category makes you sound better than you actually are. If you enjoyed this, leave a like. Your neighbors might still hammer against the wall, but this time they will yell more, louder, louder. If they also enjoy it, leave a like for them too. Let's go. Okay, let's start with the first fake power bank. Don't worry, it's easier than you think. We can play on F. Let's have a look. So now why do I call this a power bluff lick? Because it sounds really very busy. It has this sound like my electric toothbrush. Well, it's at the end of its lifetime, but the hand is not doing much. There's not much dexterity needed. I will show you. It's a easy repetitive pattern. That's what we want. Put your second finger on the G flat. Put your fifth finger on the C. Now slip down with the second finger. Bam. Got this? Okay. Now move your hand just parallel to the fifth finger on the A, second finger on the E flat. Let the second finger drop. It's just, tired anyway, so you just let it drop. So now we have these two things. And now we have the trick. The thumb is adding one additional triplet. That's what makes it so easy. Like 1, 2, and 2, 2, and that's the second finger drops. Always the second finger drops. Drops, 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 drops. So with the thumb being the axis, the rhythmic axis of evil, we have this wriggling in the hand that prevents it from getting stiff. So that's the pattern. And now what we do is, if you want, we can walk this pattern across the keyboard. We can also, if you want, you can stay in place and play it just as a rock and roll lick, repeating, like here. But we can also walk it down and repeat this pattern in octaves. Now, listen to this. Look at this. So that's what we just learned. Now, we do just the same an octave down. Boom. 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 Now, the C is the decisive point where you have, usually the piano students fall asleep here. They celebrate too early. Yay, I made it. When at that time they should have switched over the hand, because at this point you think already of the second finger on the G flat. That is happening in the head, the tempo. Swap. Da, da, da. Again. Snap. Snap. And you can start up from here. Snap. 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 That's getting a bit too low, yeah? Snap. Okay, you can play this on C, but also on F. Lovely. It's even universal. On F, just the same. No changes. Snap. Snap. Now, as I told you in the beginning, you can either stay in place So if you're done with just playing it down, you could on the G, you could just, you know, play it up here. And maybe so, you know, in traditional boogie, very often, most of the time, we don't use the 4 chord, we just stay 2 chords on the G7. So, and that's good for us. 2 bars G. Second bar. And down we go. Great teacher. Missing. Okay, again. And down we go. Good. Okay, we managed that. Let's go to the second one. So, what's this beauty all about? It's very much old school, Albert Emmons, but without the 16th note. Have you realized we haven't played yet a single 16th note? And I just realized I played another left hand. If you want to learn easy boogie woogie, different left hands, different licks, I have a completely free, I think it's 6 parts already, easy boogie woogie course. It's linked under the video, totally free. So check that one out. Now, I go back to this one for learning purposes. Now we have and one on the head. What is this consisting of? Is that right in English? I hope so. Now look at these fingers. The strong fingers. This is what you have to remember. Going up to the E, going up to the E flat, and one more time. I think that's manageable. And one on the head. Okay, we come to that a little bit later. Now what you do is you play the 5th finger with each of these notes you just learned. And one on the head. I left some space in between that you have time to aim. Again. Always the G with each of the notes. An E flat. And one on the head. Now where is this coming? It's on the upbeat. Let's do it with both hands. It has the lick itself has an upbeat 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 do 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 do. One on the head. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. I will play the left hand a little bit further down. Bam! Bam! There are 2 people you can hit on the head. This one or this one. You can do it on F. Same notes on the head. Again on F. Head. Bam! On G, I would probably do a little little variation, like. You can also, if you want for a change, we play the 4 chord on G now. F coming up. Bop. It's too much. It's too much. Poor guy here, always on the same spot. Okay. You can of course play that 1 octave higher. You play it here. 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 And you get a full chorus. Now, in reality, I would mix, maybe, like one of the lick before, like and then next chorus you play like okay, on C you play something like this. And something like this. This is what I want you to do in the end, maybe in 10 or 20 years. Okay, let's go to the next one. Yay! Now, what is this beauty all about? We have 2 standard elements that each of them you might know already. Now look, it starts with this bit. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And you're quite right, you just wanted to say it, right? It's that is from rock and roll, or at least rock and roll uses this famously. I did a rock and roll tutorial, you might want to watch that too, it's all linked under the video. Now, we have, the essential bits are, we go from this to this third, then we go from this third to here, and just drop the second finger, like in the first lick. Remember that, or is it all gone already? It's 10 minutes ago. Okay. Go to this third, second finger. Just look at it for a little bit. It's nice. Look. Even if you don't like the entire lick or the entire lesson, or me or anybody, learn this element. It's a standard element. Drop second finger. Now we're going up and now, and again here, no 16th notes, it sounds very busy, and again the thumb helps as the counter part of the hand. Yeah. There's hardly you can do anything with the thumb, but without thumb, we would be lost. Okay, and we have the second standard element is, here we go up the thirds that I sometimes call the royal thirds, just to give it a name. Here. You know these, huh? First piano lesson, like. Ooh. So now we combine these two elements. Yeah, you can, even for easy, you can learn a little bit. Okay. Third time. And the third again. And you can end wherever you like, on the E or on the C. Again. Drop second finger. F, drop second finger. Drop second finger and go third. Thumb third. Okay, are you with me? Or pass out? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and I asked you if you are passed out, but I am passed out. I'm sorry. Okay. And up we go. And this one, try it with me. And 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 1. Yeah. Oh, it's multitasking for me. Up. Now you got it, huh? Now you got it. Up. Yeah, at the end, it's a tradition on my channel that I frustrate you in the end. So I hope you learned a lot and, got some heat under your fingers. If you want to dig a little deeper, I will do an extra session on my Patreon site where I will show you how to, what combinations you can create a beautiful chorus with, including all three of those and other little tips and tricks. It should be linked here or there. Otherwise, if you enjoy my way of teaching, had a little bit of fun, consider subscribing. All the best from Berlin. Have a great day.